is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you.
Fascinating. Does each citizen have their own?
What do you think?
2 of them are missing. Alexander and Ruth Watson. Family?
There's ours anyway.
Mistress Walcott.
Wait.
Here, Mr. Watson. Porky. Ruth.
Being courted by 2 brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal
Fear
experience.
not.
Don't go there.
Bugger off soon. They both.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
That's great.
Hugh Batchelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
The house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense. Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost?
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Okay.
It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You done enough sniffing? Tired of the smell of your own arse?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time, outflank him.
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house. Probably.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Were you telling the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite.
Oh.
Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name, 'cause I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret it, though.
No, the past's the past. Dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother, and shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's Acre, and I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's Acre, and good riddance to both. God's Acre concerns you not.
It's a one angry man.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried all. Quiet, you. And you can shite off, taking your nothing happened with you.
What the hell was that?
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Guess I gotta find God's Acre.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
He's possessed.
Talking to Caleb felt like talking to a group. I'm thinking possession.
Possession is plausible, but the clues are confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Sounds good to me. What's this?
Perhaps there's a key.
That.
God's Acre?
God's Acre.
All right.
Too heavy to lower from your side.
All right. Let's go this way. I just
Here we
remembered
are.
something. I bought new stuff. I just remembered I bought this
Let
shit.
us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
Someone's been doing some undertaking.
In New Eden, there's much to be done.
Oh, I missed.
Reinforcements!
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Grave robbers.
Yes, but what exactly were they stealing?
I'm technically are we career robbing right now? Or are we doing it for the greater good?
Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
Where are we looking here?
Bastard! If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this.
What the fuck is that?
Decoys. To distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
This way. More of them.
Away with you!
Oh, I missed.
That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close.
Ah. I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
Die, you bastard! Try this on for size. Yeah, bastard.
We're up here. Overlooking the waves over there. Let's go further this way, I guess.
Demonology. I should have known.
Demonology involved in this place, huh? Oh, desolate harvester.
Fight now, talk later.
Oh, I missed. Oh, why do I keep
Go
missing?
to attack. Think you could take on a ghost?
island kiss for you. Watch it. That harvester switched form.
Physical to spectral, they do that. They never learn, do they? Crows incoming.
Piss off. Uh-oh.
Alright, so
Look to me,
the
a
switch between the two
vicious
forms,
scourge that
okay.
despises the living. In these lands, what a surprise indeed.
Manifestation damage, outburst area effect size increased by 70%.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. Old emotions are trapped here. Oh, there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work.
I need parchment.
Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need.
Missed something, that's for sure.
Oh.
There we go.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Age apartment, okay.
What is this?
I need
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
Wait, am I supposed to reveal an echo here? I can't remember.
Here and now, I lift the curtain.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's knot is unsevered, and I shall cut it.
Is trying to bring Ruth back?
You! No!
Oh.
No!
Bro, Alexander back, maybe?
Down, boy. Yes. Come to me, Ruth. Come to me, my love. Come back to me.
Caleb Watson invoked a ghost without a body for it to inhabit, so it took his. Caleb is no longer Caleb.
Is he still in there too?
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb, could be any combination of them in there.
Oh, wow.
Let's go find out which.
Am I going? I guess we can go down this way and over here. Ah.
They brought more friends.
I hate missing.
Have a bit of this.
Alright. Now we're on the other side of this bridge. It goes that way. Bridge goes back this way, obviously. It's this way. Symbol here. Ah, doll. I only found 2 of these dolls. I think so, at least.
Yes. Something's here. Malice has been bound to this.
Enough dolls? I don't even know. Nope, missing one.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find one more doll to open this chest, but I'm not gonna go searching for it. Right, backwards we go. From here? Oh, that's not a caged wisp. That's just a wisp running around, floating around. All right, backwards we go.
That ritual, not. I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
A ritual like that. Good is not a word that comes to mind.
Yeah, some dark arts, baby. I wonder if this game has a new game. This game has a new game plus mode, like right from jump. That'd be nice. Or maybe just a different save file, I guess, to make some different choices. But I definitely want to do a playthrough of this game where I just kill everyone, fucking sacrifice, and do a resurrection. I want to see what happens.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread. Do you want us to stop?
Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad will ever shite off.
Fuck off.
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us. You're not Caleb, are you? Or at least not entirely.
Ah. Can't fog you. Alexander Watson.
It's Alexander.
Long tale short, Caleb tried to bring his dead wife back. And I live here now.
So many questions. Where to even start?
He was trying to bring his wife back. How did you end up in the mix?
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, a worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. The ritual went to shite, because, of course it did.
That's nice.
Do both of you share Caleb's body?
Share? No. This house of flesh is mine. But because I am a generous man, I allow my brother to live in the cellar. We were twins. I was the rotten half, they said. But who's the rotten half now? There's something else you should know, if you don't know it already. I'm not alone. I completed the ritual. My darling Ruth is in here too.
This doesn't sound good.
Caleb was no saint, but this is hellish grim. Does he deserve it?
Aye, he does. And it's not like I killed him. He's alive in here somewhere. Watching me ruin his name. He can hear me now. Destroying his reputation. As I had to hear him destroy mine when he painted me a fornicator.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that.
Oh, nice.
He took our love, Ruth and mine, and killed it. Now our love's reborn, and he can do naught but sit and watch. Caleb was a cad. Shite on him. Let him suffer.
You died trying to save Ruth from a burning house. True.
True.
I'm sorry. There's an awful way to go, and so young too. You deserve better.
We deserved better, and now we have it. And with it, Caleb gets to make amends. For he did nothing. He stood and watched us burn. Caleb's name was ruined then. We're just putting the boot in.
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb's body. Why?
Love moves a soul to strange endeavors. We deserve a better life. I set myself to claiming it.
But what
I
desire?
understand your anger. More so your desire. But what of Ruth's? Did you consider what she wanted?
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank beneath him. Of course she wanted a second chance at life.
I'd like to hear this from Ruth. May I please speak with her?
No! We've carved ourselves out a little happiness at last. I'll not have you break it. Please, leave us alone. Give us this.
We need to speak to her, one way or another. If he won't tell us anything, perhaps the house Ruth died in will.
You're well placed to see what goes on around here. Help me out. Have you seen anything noteworthy?
I've made a point of keeping people away, but I see things. And I take note.
Alright, tell me some
Barney
shit.
Haskell. Any thoughts about him?
The Haskell boy? What about him? He's weird. Talked with Caleb about nonsense. Both of them were full of shite.
What's your take on the governor?
My brother gave him the Glad Hand Act, and the governor lapped it up. Haskell's opinion of himself is far too high. To win his favour, you need only prop him up. He dragged my name through the dirt. Shite on him, and his so-called eloquence. What use is a silver tongue when your heart is yellow?
Tell me about folk here. Who stands out for you? What think you of them?
What think I of they who shunned me? Gulled by my black-mouthed brother? What think I of malicious fools for whom I had to die to be redeemed? I'd say a curse upon them. But 'tis too late. The curse has already come.
How goes the settlement, would you say?
It's going to hell in a shitting handcart. Not that I care, mind. But there's sport in guessing who shall live and who shall die. Hope they find that witch, though. Can't have witches about the place doing the devil's work.
Alright.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Alone? Not really. Hush now. All is well.
Ruth
Nothing
and
bad
Alexander
ever
are
come to
having
us
an
again.
affair in her husband's body.
I can't find an angle that isn't just plain wrong.
Something feels wrong. Something about Ruth. If we find the ghost tie, we can talk to her.
The house that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris.
How the hell am I supposed to get in here? Oh, hey. Actually, around here somewhere. Actually, on the other side of this. Even down here.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Of course I want you back.
The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps me from manifesting. Fancy knocking it down?
Where is it? Can't shoot that one.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
There'll be one around here somewhere. It's on the other side of this wall. Oh, wait. Let's see. Like I'm getting closer and closer to an angle, but not really.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Oh,
I'm with you once more.
good.
Still impressive.
All right. Now we can get ourselves to this burnt house. Oh, it's locked. Or not locked, but blocked. Let's move this in place. Oh. Not close enough? You move further? Wasn't aligned enough. And stuff survived the fire. Caleb and I have another discussion this morning. I went walking and caught him sobbing in the garden. When I came back, he apologized and it took that badly too. He's kind and romantic and listens well, which is why I married him. But I sometimes uncomfortable. He's my husband and I am his wife, a woman to be loved and not an icon to be.
Ty must be nearby.
beautiful home-made illustrated compendium of birds, incomplete book.
This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth.
Oh, I did not find the tie.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Ah, there it is. A withered human heart. It once belonged to Ruth Watson. Jesus Christ.
Of course. Ruth's heart binds them like a bushel of rotting corn.
You the burnt house. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
You! What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank ramp! Whatever you found, it ain't yours!
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her. I find that odd.
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman's house. You're ill-positioned to call me odd. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before.
Stow your tongue while I speak with Ruth. Ruth, can you hear me? Can you speak?
Pock off and die! I'm in charge here. No. Hush ye, Alexander. I'll speak.
Oh, it's Ruth.
I'm Ruth. I hear you.
I'm Antea Duarte. We're here to help.
It's such an interesting case.
Please, end this nightmare. Help me. Go to hell in a bag of shite. We're fine, and you have not the right, you hear? You've not the right.
Force a ghost or spectre to appear. Reveal echo. This one.
Her heart! Give it back!
You can try. I wouldn't advise it.
Have you falach to
No more does he silence me. We may speak. Help me, please.
Who taught Caleb the resurrection ritual?
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. As a sorcerer, Caleb makes a fine cobbler. Thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he worked, clients would bend his ear. The Haskell boy, for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic. Nonsense, really. But Caleb was listening.
Okay.
Wait. Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual.
After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Lammy, in his misplaced generosity, gave it. Caleb was intent on dark work. Lammy furnished written instructions.
Caleb's letter changed your life. How did it feel at the time?
It tore me in two. I loved Alexander, but I deserved to marry a man who would be true. Caleb seemed decent. I believed he loved me. I thought I married the better brother, but I'd married a liar. A liar and a devil. And yet, not even he deserves this. No one deserves this.
How did Caleb treat you?
With adoration. I was an idol. Worshipped, yet unloved. He was the sculptor and I was the statue. Smiling down, unmoving from my pedestal with nothing to say. Now I'm sewn into a festering sack with the quivering remnants of my husband and the angry ghost of his dead brother. Please, let me out.
Have to bring some closure.
Ruth, your husband Caleb's botched resurrection ritual brought you back, but allowed his brother Alexander to take you hostage.
Once we deal with the Watson brothers, you shall be free to ascend.
Do what you must. I'll suffer it if it leaves me free to go.
No! We can stay. Please, Ruth. Let us stay.
Look at you. You're counterfeit, a sham of a thing. Your so-called life is no life at all. Caleb lied and stole your love. But when the time was right, you lied and stole his body. We're ending this nonsense now.
Send Alexander, banish Alexander, blame Caleb.
Alexander, yours is no romantic fable. There is no moral to this tale. You're a hostage taker, nothing more.
No, Caleb can go to hell, for he well deserves it. But Ruth and I are in love.
Greedy men fight over a woman as if she were a thing.
Yeah.
I'm done with that old story. Time to tell a better tale.
Ruth is free to go.
I shall have my rest now. Thank you.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Caleb should be back now.
Are they gone?
Am I speaking with the cobbler, Caleb Watson? That you, Caleb?
I think... yes, that's me. Or it was me, once. For my bastard brother was my hollow keeper.
You're not entirely innocent, though. If you'll permit the unfortunate expression, there was more than one of you in it.
My brother deserved damnation, and you gave it to him. I am an imperfect man, but if you're considering the same for me, I'll not go without a fight.
I too am an imperfect man. I have mercy and patience in limited supply. Let's not test those limits further, eh?
Alright. Well, that was an interesting case.
Alexander loved Ruth like a man loves his hat. Love a woman like a thing, and you do not love her at all.
Ruth deserved better, in life and in death. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. And their consequences too.
Don't waver. We could win a battle, but we can't win the war. Nobody should conquer death, and we don't want to pay the price of trying.
Aye. I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.